I will tell you a story today that you might not have thought about. You know, when a woman is pregnant, the child inside has no choice. For example, as food is concerned, if you overeat or you decided to drink coffee or tea or chocolate, if you decide to go out and walk 5 kilometers or stay at home all day, if you decide to make exercise or not, the child that you are carrying is subject to all your decisions. And that is why doctors and nurses advise pregnant women to make sure that they eat properly, balanced diet, and that they don't drink anything harmful to the child, because whatever you do, eat or drink, the whole goes to the child through the umbilical cord. Another example is that of Siamese twins. You know, once in a while, people are born as Siamese twins. That is, they are completely attached, conjoined, sometimes through the stomach, sometimes through the back, and unless they are separated by surgery, they carry on with one body. Now just imagine that one set of Siamese twins has the legs and the other has none. Now every time that one that has legs decides to go out, the other might protest and say, frankly, I would prefer to stay at home today. But whatever happens, they have to take a joint decision, because there's one that has legs and the other one cannot run away. He or she is bound to follow the other. And that is exactly what we are doing with God. Jesus said he's knocking at our door. If we invite him, he'll come and live inside us, just like we were pregnant with God. And so if we are now carrying him anywhere. Now just imagine God being carried to a brothel or into a fire or the opposite direction he wants to go. Do you think that God has no opinion? Of course he has. And that's the point. When he said we must be born again, that is, we must sacrifice spiritually our life to him. And now who is deciding is God inside, not us. But we know that actually this thing doesn't happen very well. Of course, we still try to stay awake, stay alive on our own, and force God to follow us wherever we are. Following us left or right, going out or not going out, whatever decision we make, studies, marriage, or little things like drinking coffee. Do you ask God for his opinion? Because you know that you are not yours again. We are all God's. And he is enthroned in us, which means he is the ruler, he is the boss. And we just get up and continue with our lives. Which means, seriously, deep down, we don't want to be born again. We don't want to be dying. We want to continue my way, like the song says. But God says, ask me. And he invites us time and again, saying, I am the way. So you don't know the way. Even if you think you know, you're not. You're not in charge. You don't even know. You know, one time My husband was driving back from the village. It was pitch darkness in the night, and he was going happily along with the car until somebody flashed his light in front of the car. So my husband stopped, and the other one came out of his car, coming from the other direction, and said, "Please don't do like me. The road is blocked and it goes into a river. So if you continue, you're going to end up in accident." My husband thanked him, reversed the car, and went. That is exactly what's happening with God. God said, "I need you to go now. There's somebody 2 streets away that needs your attention." Or, "I need to go now because you're going to miss your train." Maybe you didn't look at your watch. Or sometimes God says, "Stay at home." And we are not expected to say, why? If you agree that God is the boss, it means you say, "Okay, God, I don't understand, but fine." Because he knows the end from the beginning, whereas we don't. So now today I want to challenge you. Remember that we are a portable church. We're a portable cathedral. And God is inside us. And He's the boss. We made Him the boss on day one. We're not going to turn back and say, frankly, I don't think it's working fine. Let me change. No. We are leaving Him to decide. In big and small things today, remember you are not alone. And He is the boss, not you. Therefore, for everything that we do and say, ask God first. It doesn't take long. You open your mouth to say something and God said, "Shh." Sit. The person will say, "What? You were saying something." Say, "It's okay." Learn to obey. Trust and obey, like the song says, and it will be well with us.